Valentine's Day to you. I hope you're doing well this morning. It's the Mark Inspires.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living.
To ease my mind, help my living. It's an important thing. We all need to figure out a way to do that day to day. How do we rise above all the negativity in the world? And I do my best to try to bring you to a different place whenever we're on the air. It's always somewhere crazy. So, comedy news, it's what we do in the morning, and I don't know if it's really comedy or what. I'm just responding to things. I'm kind of a goofball, so when I say things and I'm doing things here, it's just because I'm reacting that way. We scroll the news together, so I'll basically just pop open Yahoo or whatever, and we just scroll until we find something worth reading. And if there's some comedy there, there's some comedy there. If there isn't and it's just a straight up news story, we do that as well. So stick around for the next half hour or so as we go through this. I'm trying to see if I can keep these somewhat shorter so you guys watch the entire news segment. Really a lot of fun. So let's head over to Yahoo this morning on Valentine's Day. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. And let's see what's happening in the real world. We're doing our best also, just so you know. Try not to do anything political here because the world is really just so sensitive right now. No matter what you say, you're going to piss off half the country. So I'm just going to stay away from comedy or political stories. We're just going to stay on positive stories, funny stories, weird stories, dramatic stories that maybe we could bring some levity to. So let's see what's going on in the world. Of course, this is political, so we're not going to get into it. Mayorkas was impeached. Who cares what the hell happens next? It's all just a clown show, the entire thing. Angela Chow, CEO of US-based shipping company Foremost Group, dead at 50. That could also be considered somewhat political, so we're not going to get into it, but doesn't sound good. 50 years old, used to live a lot longer. I mean, 50, I guess, is still, you did it. You got there, she was CEO, but that sucks to see somebody leave that early in life. They have an opportunity to continue to do something and it doesn't happen. Let me see, I'm trying to figure out how to work this. No, not good night. Unbelievable. I'm trying to see if I can set this puppy up. There we go. Confirming it. Yep, there we go. So guys, welcome. Will, welcome my friend. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna get into the news. Video shows fight breaking out on Southwest flight headed to Hawaii. I feel like we have to see that. Look at this. This dude's punching over this lady. This lady, she's either doing something she shouldn't, or she's getting out of the way. I'm thinking she may be doing something she shouldn't be doing, We have Zabrowski here. He's gonna hit us with a woo-hoo as we news it. What do we have here, Joanne? 2 passes. Let's just watch it. Oh, punched him in the fotch. Zabrowski, can you give us a woo-hoo? Start us off here, Valentine's Day. Woo-hoo! That was a good one. Tata, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. We are on YouTube. Mark Inspires. Join us over there. Hit that screen if you can. Look at this dude. He's like a pro. You're like, what? Hit the dude 9 times before he had a chance to even think. Hold on, I want to see that again. Look, it's like this guy looks like a Jim Carrey's mentally challenged cousin. But you'll see him again. He's in there. He's like, what did you punch me for? I don't need to see the aftermath. I want to see the fight. Let me see. Here we go. Look at Jim Carrey's cousin over here. He gets punched in the fotch. No, I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again here. Ugh. I hate when they do that. They make you go to Instagram, which is a crap platform. It's a crap form. Sometimes people say it. Vijay, how are you? Tom Cho, good to see you. We are doing the news here. Mark Inspires on YouTube. Barella, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. We're getting this news story up and running. Here we go. I want to see this fight again. No, I don't want to see Instagram. I don't like you, Instagram. Freaking Zuckerchooch owns that, Let's try it one more time. We're doing a refresh. Here we go. Watch Jim Carrey's cousin get punched. Oh, look. Boom. Watch this. 1, 2, Magoo. 1, 2, Magoo. This guy's getting pounded. Look at Jim Carrey. Look. He looks like Jim Carrey. You watch, you'll see. Here it is, right after this moose of a shoulder moose. There it is. Yeah, the Jim Carrey face there. What did you punch me for? Guys, here, note to self, don't get in a fight on a Southwest Airlines flight. There's a good chance you got some sort of like MMA dude who's on the flight at the same time and just gonna pound you with 7 or 8 right hook, left hook. You got the 1-2 Magoo going, the combo. Looked like a mini Mike Tyson there. The other guy was like dazed and confused. Matt Damon improvised this line in Ben Affleck's Dunkin' commercial. Yeah, I don't want to read it either. It's stupid, right? Gigi, how are you? John, how are you? Baku, good to see you. And John Maddox, you guys are awesome. Please head over to YouTube, subscribe, turn on notifications. This is 1,871 days in a row, the longest running daily variety show. We're here at 9 a.m. and at 9 p.m., or a little bit after 9 p.m. usually. And it's a variety show, guys. So come and get some positivity, some comedy, some live music, 432 hertz. And this drum over here I invented, it's called the BeatSeat. It's the only drum in the world for guitar players. Check it out at beatseat.rocks. She arrived at JFK Airport in 1971 and 2 men were waiting for her. Here's how she ended up married to one of them. Linda Ford. I really think that's a stupid story. I don't care. Cliffside collapse in California. Mansions teeter on edge as more bad weather forecasted. Guys, we've been talking about this for years, that like a section of California is going to just disappear into the ocean, Atlantis style. I mean, it's probably coming, right? Let's take a look. Let's read the story. 3 large multi-million-dollar homes that sit atop the cliffside in California have come desperately close to falling into the ocean after a large chunk of coastline collapsed during a recent storm. Exactly what we've been saying since the 30s. You know, California's falling off next year. When the earthquake comes, it's going to disassemble and go into the ocean. We're going to have a separate continent. California, say. I'd move the hell out of there. Look at that. Guys, those are some serious drone, that's some nice drone footage right there. That entire section broke off. Wow. That's what we call a cantilevered deck. Look at that. That's cantilevered. By cantilevered, I mean the entire section of the mountain that it was attached to just disappeared, and now it's just hanging off the side of the mountain. Wow. Look at that. They had steps down, likely to, you know, get down to the ocean, and now it's just a cliff. Wow. I like this footage, though. They did a good job here. Let's see if they're saying anything. I don't hear anything. Wow, look at that. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those houses are done. Next storm, that whole slice by, you know, right by the drive, the entry over here, gone. Sliding in there, you know. That'll be a day. This guy should be there with the drone that day. You want to make sure you get that footage. You don't want to miss that one. Look at this thing. It's actually a tiny bit there. It's not, it is cantilevered, but it's not cantilevered the way I thought. I thought that thing was just literally jutting off the side of the mountain. Wow. I just think that's pretty crazy. Would you live in California? Would you? Jim Carrey's dumb brother, Joe Carey. Will, thank you for playing. Helen, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, goodness, and Barella's here. If you're here and you can send a quick message to anybody else who wants to join us, we're doing the comedy news here. Look at that. Those are the houses right there, about to fall off right in. That is pretty insane right there. So, note to self, if you're on the coastline, California, that whole conspiracy that they've been saying for years, oh, you're going to fall into the ocean. You're going to fall into the ocean. Like, it's going to happen. Get the heck out. You could probably get some pretty good money over there, coastline, California right now. Still people stupid enough to go and move to California. The fees, taxes. James Gandolfini, Sopranos star, swam in the ocean after drinking as troubled actor battled demons off set. What the hell? He swam in the ocean, guys, after drinking. I guess it's a no-no. I mean, I know it's a no-no, but it's freaking James Gandolfini, okay? Charcoal briquette. Let me tell you something. He had a really deep Yeah, I liked him. He was good. He was very good at that part. We missed the guy. You know, he died on vacation. You say a lot of people die on vacation. I don't know if it's because you're eating different stuff and your body reacts differently in different parts of the world. I don't know. Seems to happen, so just don't go away. You know, it's the only solution I can come up with there. Dog fends off mountain lion. Who gives a crap? Venomous 1-foot-long creature found hunting in the forest of Ecuador. It's a new species. We got to check out new species. One of the things we do here on the Mark Inspire show is we check out new species. Sometimes we categorize them, you know, like the triclops. If you missed my news story on that last week. Had to do with King Charles and Prince William V. Go check it out. He's going to be King William V. I apologize about that. In the forest of Ecuador, a roughly 1-foot-long creature with spiky eyelashes perched on a plant and waited. The venomous animal was hunting. But what in the frickin' heck was it hunting? It wasn't a meal. Scientists encountered the patient predator and captured it. It turned out to be a new species. Researchers wanted to study a group of snakes known as eyelash pit vipers, according to a study published in peer-reviewed journal. These snakes have scales above their eyes that resemble eyelashes, but vary greatly in coloring and habitat. Because of this variation, researchers suspected that some species of pit viper were being misidentified. You know, while they're out there in the field, they're like, that one's just a regular pit viper. No, that's a special eyelash pit viper. You don't see where it has eyelashes above its eyes? It's a human pit viper. It's a new species. So, some of the pit vipers in Ecuadorian Colombia had pink bands and spiky eyelashes. Raheem's look, see some photos. There they are. I see them. Look at those spiky eyelashes. This one here could be a necklace. You know? I'd chop off the head, tie it to the tail, throw it on as a necklace. You know, some people are like, I'm going to skin the snake. No, you don't skin the snake. You just use the fleshy stuff inside as well. And then you know, spray it with something so it just doesn't rot. You know, I mean, that's what they do, right? With snake necklaces? I'm not sure. You guys should look into it. I'm pretty sure that's how they do snake necklaces. You know, you could just like squeeze it every once in a while and get some venom. You know, just an idea if you guys are thinking about it. The eyelash pit viper. It's a heck of a necklace. You know, I would get one. I'd probably get one. Nightwind, how are you? Eyelashes. Maybe it's Maybelline. You know what, Nightwind? I think you're right. Maybelline is going to get into the pit viper business. You're going to see it, pit vipers, and it's going to see in the corner a little logo of Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline, you know? But no, and then you'll also, in the other corner, you'll have like David, what's the name of one of those stupid Zales? Zales in the other corner. We're making pit viper necklaces now. Come on down. This one's got eyelashes. Maybe it's Maybelline. You got a double-decker style. You know, like that's when it gets real, is when you have cross-branding for the snake necklace. It's a snake necklace and it's also made by Maybelline because you could accessorize your snake necklace, as you see by the different color choices. Those are snake skins. You put a skin over each of the necklaces, bang biggity boo, you got like 5 different necklaces. You threw skin over it. Just happened to be a snake skin, you know? Oh, goodness. Guys, when comedy comes to life here, you know. I am thinking about getting one of those necklaces, though. I think that would look pretty pimp. I was walking around just chilling with this stupid freaking pit viper necklace. You know, I feel like going with a little orange pit viper necklace today. I'm going to just throw that snake skin over the top of my, you know, chameleon style one. Because I do like the greens and the pinks when I'm doing it, but then sometimes I'm matching better with the orange. So, snake skinned, I'm in. I got the necklace, the talk of the party. Hey, where did you get that snake? So when someone comes along and you don't like them, you keep the snake head. Stick the snake head right to their neck, you know? Those teeth still work. A little bit of venom in there. Pit vipers, you know. Lethal weapon as well, some people say. Mel Gibson. Joe Pesci comes out in the 4th installment. You know, kind of steals the show, in my eyes. In my eyes, he kind of stole the show. Yeah.
Okay, guys, okay. Oh, okay.
Pesci. Who's getting a necklace? Who's getting a snake necklace? I want to take orders. We're taking orders here today for a snake necklace. Raheem's Eilish pit vipers are tree dwellers living in the coastal forest, the study said. Researchers have found these snakes hunting, eating frogs, and perched on stems, branches, and tangled vegetation, as well as on the necks of extremely rich people in California. So guys, that's what we have here. Look at that one. Woo! Yeah, I'm not playing with that freaking thing. Guys, I don't like snakes, all right? I'll be honest with you. I'm not a snake guy, all right? You're like, pet the snake. I'm like, get the freaking hell out of here with the snake. Oh, why don't you wear the snake? Why don't you wear the snake? Yeah, you do it. You wear the snake out to a party. We'll take pictures of you. Oh, look how cute the snake is on his head as it squeezes the life out of him. You're getting a boa. You got a boa constrictor, and all of a sudden you're getting constricted, you know? But I got the shot, you know? You got a lot of views on Instagram for that picture. You posted it. Everybody's like, yay, look, that snake is squeezing the hell out of his neck. No, he's not. Man dead from constriction. R.I.P., buddy, R.I.P. That photo did well, though. Good job. You guys know. It's all about the views, right? Former Home Depot CEO sounds alarm on tremendous shift in labor market. Nobody wants to work anymore. Let's just see what he says. And he's the former, so he may just have like an axe to grind with Home Depot because they got rid of him. They're like, get the hell out of you. You're terrible at building. We need somebody else who could build for us here at Home Depot. Former top corporate America executive is warning that the U.S. economy is not on a fast track to recovery as higher inflation and more mass layoffs loom over markets. This guy knows what he's talking about. The general population will not be duped by this aversion to try and blame inflation on corporate America. It starts at the raw materials. It starts at transportation. It starts at energy. Former Home Depot and Chrysler CEO Bob Nardelli, I wonder if he's also the owner of Nardelli's. It's a deli here in Connecticut. Pretty good one, actually. You can get a pretty good meatball parm. You get it when you're hungry for a meatball parm. Go check out Nardelli's. They do a good job over there. By Menon. Remember, sometimes we get sponsored by locals. Oh, hold on. Speaking of the devil. Hello. Yeah, no, this is Mark Inspires. Who am I speaking with? Oh. Hi, Bob. Yeah, no, I was just talking about you, Bob. You were on Cavuto doing Coast to Coast on Monday. Yeah. No, I'm in the middle of doing a news story. I just mentioned you. What? Yeah. No, I could do that. I get I'll throw a little extra Chipotle mayo on it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Just send the PayPal. That's right. Real Talk Mark. It's the easy way to PayPal me. Yeah, at Real Talk Mark. It used to be called Mark Pires Real Talk. You remember that, right? Bob, how long have you been a fan of the show if you don't remember the original name of the show? You know, this is trivia stuff. What was the original name of Mark Inspires? That's right, Bob. Mark Pires Real Talk. Now you get it. Yes, yep, that's right. No, Venmo, I'm sorry, Venmo. You know, Bob, now you're confusing me. It's not PayPal. PayPal is not that. It's Venmo that's Real Talk Mark. Yeah, just Venmo it. I'm waiting to hear the cha-ching here on Venmo, and then I'll do your ad for you. All right. Yeah, no, good job, by the way, on Cavuto. Yeah, no, I saw it. What? No, Bob, I was just joking. Oh, all right, Bob, I'm doing it now. Take care. Gosh, I forgot he's watching me. I didn't watch it, guys. Bob, I'm sorry. I didn't watch you on Cavuto, Bob. I mean, you probably did a great job. You know, but guys, getting back to it, I'm not sure if I mentioned to you Nardelli's. Ridiculous. They make the best food. They bring in the lamb. They chop up the lamb and cook right there. You're getting it. You know, when you want a boar's head, they literally took a boar outside. They got the head there. That's how clean and fresh it is at Nardelli's. You know, you want a meatball parm? The Francesco Vigadlaghi comes from Italy, brings his marinara. He's doing it. cuts up the meatballs with his special blade from Francisco. You know, it's the special little small village in Italy. And you're thankful that when you go to Nardelli's, you got that special cut. You know, sometimes you just get a regular cut. Someone's just rolling them together like balls. You want your meatballs like balls? I'm sorry, no. I do a Francesco version. He comes over, cuts it up with a special knife from Guitarists, and everybody's happier afterwards. You know, they say it's not just the food you eat, but it's how it's prepared. Nardelli's does it best. So make sure you go and you get yourself a grinder. Grab yourself a potato sandwich. They make a good one there. I'm actually not sure if they do the potato sandwich. In Nardelli's, I'm giving you an idea. Potato sandwich. You throw a potato on a sandwich. That simple. You know, you want some chives, you want some sour cream, we'll do it. But like, we just do a potato on a sandwich. Raw, nothing. You know, it's just dry. Not even any sauce. You throw the bread on top of the potato. We squeeze that potato into the bread, so now it's like almost one. You know, but nothing else on it. You got to eat it that way. No water, nothing to drink. It's called the Nardelli Special. And if you don't get one, we have to question, you know, if you're actually human or not. You actually have to do it. If you walk into Nardelli's, you got to take the challenge. Are you human or not? There's a lot of reptilians walking around now, guys. Cavuto, here he is. I mean, Bob, we got you on right now.
I think things that they should be preparing for is, you know, those jobs that may go away.
That's right, the jobs that may go away. Guys, Bob knows what he's talking about. Bob knows what he's talking about. Aspen, so good to see you. Oh, goodness. So good to see you, Aspen. I'm happy to see you in the chat with me in the morning. We're doing it here. Literally. This is the scroll through the news, comedy, silliness. What the hell was I just talking about? This Home Depot guy, you know? Cavuto. We got a phone call. He wanted me to do an Nardelli ad. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm in the middle of doing the news and then a local calls. Hey, we appreciate that ad you threw at us. How about we put you on the payroll? No problem. Venmo it. You know, Real Talk Mark, you send the Venmo and I'm doing it. I'm in the process. Just send the note. Do a ad for Venmo'd. Sure, I'm on it. I'm doing it right now. Like when Jane Fonda told Jennifer Lopez her relationship with Ben Affleck was absurd. You remember that? Now they're married. He's got a ton head. She's got to somehow manicure that hair. You know, he's like, can you do me a favor and give me a fade? 28 hours later, halfway done, you know? That's what happens when you have an Affleck head. Pair sentenced after sex in her... why did I muted prisoner instead of the other thing. Man asleep in truck after fight with girlfriend fatally shoots accused thief. It's likely the accused thief didn't notice his mistake until it was too late, investigators said. I gotta read this one. This is crazy. A Texas man was shot to death after breaking into a truck while the owner was asleep inside with a rifle in reach. Deputies responded to the scene of an overnight shooting in the apartment complex in North Houston, Harris County. The sheriff, Ed Gonzalez, said on February 13th, that was just yesterday, the owner of the truck awoke to find another man inside the vehicle. Hey, what the f*** are you doing in my vehicle? Having broken in, Gonzalez said the owner opened fire with an AR-15. You jumped in the wrong vehicle, motherfucker. I got an AR-15. Brrr, brrr. Hold on. Brrr, I think I got you. Brrr. Swiss cheese. The alleged thief died at the scene with 9,247 gunshot wounds. He was possibly armed with pistols, but he didn't have a chance to do anything. By the time he reached, his arm was gone. The other one was cut, you know, into shreds as well. In the neck, he got him everywhere. He was doing like a Kennedy. This guy was going for it, you know. He's like, you came in, I was sleeping. I got in a fight with my girlfriend. And then I'm napping it out. And then you're in here? Don't you see what this is next to me? That's not a, you know, toy soft, whatever they call it. What are those called? Airsoft. It's not an airsoft. That's an AR-15, fully stocked. You ever heard of Full Metal Jacket? I got Full Metal Jackets in there. You shouldn't have messed it. Get in the back of my, you know, S10 pickup. It's got to be something bigger than that if he's asleep and the guy shows up in the back of his truck. The deputy said the man only happened to be sleeping in his truck that night because he got in a fight with his girlfriend. Been there before, my friend. I wrote a great song about it called Cave Song. I'm sleeping alone tonight. There's nobody home tonight. I was in, but I'm out tonight. I want to get away. I want to fly real far. I'm on my way. Beautiful song. Go check it out. I don't think it's not online. You have to wait for me to play it again. Deputies said that at least 3 other vehicles appear to have been broken into before the accused dead thief, because he's dead now. He was shot 15,000 times by said sleeper who was there trying to nap it out and forget about the fight. He's trying to forget about all of that, she got to him, He should have brought the garbage out. You guys know. Pamela Swan. Oh, goodness. Why do I have so much... Can't stand it when it's not super clean. And I got all these lines in there today. What's with my lighting? Motherfucker. Anyway, we're dealing with it, guys. We're doing it. So I'm going to just move on because we found out this guy, he was a good shot with his AR-15.
You need to get rid of AR-15s.
This guy saved his own life. Who knows? If the other guy was armed and dangerous, John Candy style, Eugene Levy, pulls out that big, what's it called? 45 Magnum? No? I don't know what I'm talking about. American Eagle. He's got the American Eagle. He pulls that sucker out. I think that was what he had in that movie. It's called, I think it's called the American Eagle. Snake rescued from awkward predicament at Coast Guard station in Florida. All right. We're really caring about snakes being rescued now? How about people being rescued? I'm down with that. Angler didn't realize how massive his record-breaking fish was until it fought back. That sounds like a good one, bud. Thanks. 10 bodies pulled from Texas Lake in 20 months. Now families want answers. Well, we know it's the gangs. They're murdering people. Oh, my God. Look at this. Unusual stones on seafloor turn out to be thrilling 11,000-year-old trap in Germany. Scientists sat on board a ship off the coast of Germany and waited for their sonar signals to bounce back. They were mapping the seafloor when they noticed a mysterious structure. The scan showed an unusual row of stones along the seabed near Rerik. According to February 12th news release from Leibniz Institute for the Baltic Sea Research, Warmanunu. What in the freaking heck? We can't give it an easy name like the LIBSRW. The LIBSRW would be much better than the Leibniz Institute for Baltic Sea Research, Warnemünde. The wall-like structure was just over a half-mile long and made of about 1,500 rocks. What was this structure doing? And how was it built? Scientists came up with 3 possible explanations. The structure could have been a natural phenomenon, man-made during modern times, or man-made during prehistoric times. To evaluate these hypotheses, researchers scanned the structure, inspected it on scuba dives, and collected nearby sediment for radiocarbon dating. I don't know radiocarbon dating. I don't think it works. Right, Erica? I'm pretty sure. So, whatever. They found a structure. Apparently it was to stop something. I don't really want to read any more of it, Like, we had enough. Woman sentenced to 99 years for chilling murder ordered by her catfish lover. Come on. We're into these weird stories, right? That's something we do here. On the Mark Inspires News, we bring you the weird news stories as well. Like the woman sentenced to 99 years for catfish murder. Erica, thank you so much. Please join us. Yes, right, radiocarbon dating is a farce. Erica, if you could hit the link in my bio and join the family here. I don't know how many people are kicking it with us, but we need to build out the YouTube channel. 1,871 days in a row live. We're live twice a day at 9 a.m. and then after 9 p.m. Happy Valentine's Day to you. We're in the middle of telling this story. You could see the story as well on YouTube. Where here you see Joanne, and she's just a Weezer. So I hope I'll see you there in a minute, and everybody else will see you, and they'll say hello to you and welcome you. Which, by the way, again, I don't know who's with us, but we have Pamela Swan in the house. We have Nightwind here. Will's here. Helen Gale Townsend, that's the fam to start off the fam. So join us, Erica. You rock. Here we go. An Alaska woman. Why has it all been Alaska lately? Oh, yeah. Tell me about the 1775 Bible. Erica, absolutely. Well, the 1775 Bible is actually sitting right here. It's here every day of the show. And I do bring it out pretty often. And I'll probably do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight or tomorrow for sure. But we do the comedy news in the morning, live music every night, 432 hertz music, which is a healing frequency. And I invented the only drum in the world for guitar players, which is called the BeatSeat. We play that here every single day as well. There are 209 songs on iTunes. I mean, it goes on and on. 9 feature films. We do all kinds of crazy stuff here. The Bible is hopefully what brought you to the most exciting show on the internet. We're here twice a day, living in the moment, creating. And that to me is pretty cool. And I keep doing it. So 1,871 days in a row, let's get into it. An Alaska woman was sentenced to 99 years in prison on Monday over her role in a murder plot carried out at the request of her catfisher, who convinced her he was a millionaire who would pay $9 million for photos and videos of the killing. Look at this. You see that look? That's the same look as the guy from yesterday, from 10 Things I Hate About You, which we figured out could have been he was whacked out of his mind on cocaine. Anyway, Danielle Bremer of Anchorage had pleaded guilty to first-degree murder last year in connection with the horrific death of 19-year-old Cynthia Hoffman. Hoffman, who had a developmental disability, had believed Bremer was her best friend. Bremer, now 23, was 18 at the time of Hoffman's death. Prosecutors say Bremer convinced 4 other teenagers to carry out the killing at the behest of someone she believed to be a multimillionaire from Kansas named Tyler, with whom she had an online romance. In reality, Tyler was Darren Schmillmiller. Let's try that one again. It was Darren Schillmiller. Yeah, Schillmiller. In reality, Tyler was Darren Schillmiller, a now 25-year-old Indiana resident who was also sentenced to 99 years in prison last month. On June 2019, Bremer and her group lured Hoffman out of the Thunderbird Falls on the false pretenses of going on a hike. Once there, Hoffman was bound with duct tape and shot in the freaking head. Her body was then dumped in a river. Bremer allegedly sent photos and videos to Schillmiller as the horrific ordeal was unfolding. She may not have pulled the trigger, but this never would have happened if it weren't for Danielle Bremer. As part of Bremer's sentencing, Superior Court Judge Andrew Peterson watched one video showing a bound Hoffman on the ground in the moments before her death. Motherfucker, you gotta be kidding me. He said it was one of the most difficult pieces of evidence he ever had to watch in this position. He also described Hoffman's killing as tragic and senseless and cold and calculated. The case of Caden McIntosh, who court documents alleged pulled the trigger, is pending. Caleb Layden, who told police that he thought he would get $500,000 for letting Bremer use his vehicle as part of the killing, pleaded guilty to murder in the second degree in November, and I guess he's a part of a plea agreement. His sentencing is scheduled to begin in June. 2 adolescents charged in the connection with the case were prosecuted in the juvenile justice system, and the outcome of those proceedings remains confidential. Prosecutors have said that Schillmiller sentencing, the hearing said he'd asked Bremer to kill and do some really bad things for someone for fetishistic reasons. He had a fetish, as well as pleading guilty solicitation to commit murder. Bottom line, this guy Schillmiller, piece of garbage. That guy should be death penalty, I mean, is this Schillmiller? No, this isn't Schillmiller. That's the other dude. This is the one who set it all up. Danielle Bremer. That, Danielle. Guys, what do you think about this? This is insane. I can't even read some of these things on the air because they're so disturbing, first of all. Plus, they also get you pulled, so try not to let that happen. Arlington triple homicide suspect live streamed after beating prison cellmate in 2021. How the hell did he get the prison cellmate? He live streamed. Where did he get the phone from? He's in prison. Something weird there. Couple lost home after deputies took thousands during raid. They won $1 million. So basically, guys, lots of crazy stuff going on. Mysterious Easter Island tablet reveals unique language that uses heavenly bodies. Now this, you guys know something else we do here on the Mark Inspires show is talk about heavenly bodies. Look at that. You see this guy over here? There's like a couple people dancing. Dude dancing over here. Wow. Throughout all of human history, written language has only been independently invented a handful of times, including Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China. Now, new researchers revealed that one more civilization located on Easter Island may have also accomplished the rare breakthrough. According to a study published on February 2nd, it located 2,300 miles off the coast of Chile. The island, officially known as Rapa Nui, was first settled around 1,000 years ago, but it was not discovered by the outside world until 1720s, when European sailors first came ashore. What? You gotta be kidding me. I got a violation warning. It says, flagged for harassment and bullying? Come on, you guys are mental. Who's out there complaining about the news? And what did I just say? That was harassment and bullying. Pathetic, right, Erica? Wow, Breeze, tell me that people aren't going nuts right now. What could be harassment and bullying? Does anybody know? A news story about somebody doing something horrible? That's not me. Someone out there is, you guys, the sensitivity thing has got to stop. When you don't like something, just scroll. And if you don't like a news story, that's on you. This is the world you live in that you create. Unreal. But it's not discovered the outside world to the 1720s. While the island became famous for its towering Moai statues, its indigenous inhabitants also had their own system of writing and composed of pictorial signs, including animals, plants, and heavenly bodies. The glyphs differ from any other known script, and even in terms of inventory, they have no close parallels, researchers said. The obscure language called Rongorongo. Rongo. The obscure language called Rongo has remained shrouded in mystery and undeciphered to this day. In fact, only 27 wooden tablets remain that contain these images. So there's no, what's the name of that thing? The Rosetta Stone. They don't have a Rosetta Stone for Rongo. We have no idea what this language is, how to decipher it. There's got to be a way, I'm sure. Well, I have to say, it's interesting that the Rosetta Stone even exists, that somebody thought about the future like that. And said, you know what, let me make sure that none of this stuff is lost to time, Yeah, isn't it ridiculous, Erica? Is that what it is, Breeze? It's TikTok sensitive security. Yeah, I'll appeal it right after because they should watch this and see there was nothing here. It's like we're reading the news. It's funny, I'll put out a news story on TikTok and then immediately it gets knocked and kicked out of the creativity program as unoriginal. Or I'll put out a piece of music, a song I wrote live in the moment. Lyrics, guitar, everything is me in the moment creating. And they'll say unoriginal. And this is disqualified. And so every single time I have to appeal it. And sometimes they'll say, no, we still don't let it in there. And I'm like, I'm certain that song I just wrote has never been a song. I'm certain that the stuff I'm playing on the guitar has never been played before. And my voice is my voice. My vocals, my lyrics are my lyrics. And still they keep it out. It's very weird. So they have this issue there, but they don't want things to actually be considered original because they don't want to pay out. That's what I'm thinking. TikTok does this so they don't have to pay people out. Because when they call it, when they say it's not original or that it was something from another piece of whatever was used, like they could say, oh, you used a background from Yahoo, a news story from Yahoo, so it's not original. Well, I'm still reading the news and reacting to the news, so that is original. This is original news show. This is an original show because there is no script here. So anytime I see unoriginal from them, kind of pisses me off because I'm like, there is no script here. Every moment I'm live is original because I don't have a script. I could go on the air and I could just literally go, only 2 of them have ever been dated. Even that is original. Me staring at the screen like this is still original. So the fact that TikTok boots people for being unoriginal when they're creating, creation is original. If someone's posting like a duet, I understand that. Someone's doing a stitch, I understand that because that's nothing. These people get hundreds of thousands of views and likes when they stitch and duet other people's creative content. That is weird. Like Wolf, thank you so much. Wolf sent me a link that my 1775 Bible, someone did a little clip off of my Bible, and then someone did a stitch of this person talking about my Bible which when I looked at it last night had 475,000 likes. 475,000 likes. My original piece that was dropped, where all those other pieces were made off of, has 275,000 views. So isn't it interesting to you how the actual creator of the thing that you are interested in gets 275,000 views, but some guy who stitches three ways down, stitches and goes and points at my content, gets 500,000 likes, which means probably 20 million views, 30 million views. So instead of letting the original piece of content get 20 or 30 million views, they let some guy who doesn't know how to be creative take that piece of content and point at it and get all those views and all those likes and all those follows. Isn't that baffling to you? It's baffling to me. The original 1,871 days in a row, and that's what I've noticed in my entire run is my content would do extremely well if they'd let the world see my content. But instead, they keep me down and they let other people get all the views for my content. So it's pretty funny. Intent at clarifying the age of the language, researchers radiocarmen dated 4 wooden tablets preserved at the religious center in Rome. While 3 of them only dated back a couple hundred years, known as Tablet D, originated between 1493 and 1509. I still can't imagine how you would have an ancient language from 500 years ago, unless they were still there and then they died off in the last 500 years. But this to me looks much older. That's pretty cool. Especially the dancing figures on this thing. That I think is, look over here, there's like a devil. Hold on, I just saw this like devil head. Look at this right here. Like a pitchfork, here's the devil. The pitchfork next to him, another like goat looking thing. Man, this would be really cool. Look at this, there's an arrow pointing down. All of this stuff is crazy looking. This guy, look at this guy over here. This is pretty cool stuff. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Anna in the house, Modoc is here, good to see you. Over on TikTok, if you guys can join us on YouTube just to be a part of the show over here too. BBBB, good to see you. And Breeze is kicking it with me. If you join us on YouTube, say hello. And Pamela, Anna, Modoc, Barella, Helen, they're all going to say hello to you guys and welcome you to the show. We're here twice a day, 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. And I do appreciate when you share or leave comments because maybe that will get other people to see the stuff we do here daily. So, officially, I would say that that's some solid news for the day. Heavenly Bodies, Easter Island, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So Taylor Swift shares hilarious video of her parents, Travis Kelce, at the club after Super Bowl. Great. I did a funny piece of content on her yesterday from the Super Bowl. I think it's pretty funny. Michael Cohen says, I can't. Donald J. Trump couldn't stand my daughter-in-law. No, are you kidding me? Like, I love this stuff they try to just create drama over. There's a family feud with Steve Markey. If you guys haven't seen that yet. The Steve Markey show. Oh, goodness. You know, oh, that's what it was. It's my camera that's giving me that lighting issue. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it happens. I would say this was a lot of fun. It always is. I don't know how long we've been on the air, but I'd say it's probably been just about an hour. And it is Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great day. I do appreciate you guys spending your time with me, especially on Valentine's Day. Get some laughs, connect a little bit. And I will be back later on. I'm not sure what time. I'm going to try to get on earlier again because it's Valentine's Day. So I'm going to try to see if I can spend a lot of time with the kids and my wife later on. So I'll probably find a moment to go on the air. If I can't, there's sometimes a chance I can't do the night show. Please watch this show and share this show. And remember, we're doing this every day to see if we could find a platform that's always live. So every day of the year, you could pop in for a few minutes and say hello, get some positivity, get a couple of laughs, some music, and then take it into your world. I think the more we can lift each other up before we go back into the real world, the better off the real world will be. You know, the more people that could come here and get energized before going into that world, I think the better this world will be. So continue to share and spread the word. Let people know we're here. And yes, the 1775 Bible is here is a source of strength for this show to keep going. And I do bring it out often. I do have a 36-minute piece from Revelation and St. John's Epistle, Jude's Epistle. I still have to drop. I haven't even uploaded that yet. I think it's too long. That's why I haven't. I'm like, nobody wants to watch 36 minutes on the Bible, you know? But I'm not sure. Maybe they do. It was just basically reading and light reactions, but it's mostly just reading that Bible. And so I'm going to see if I can get that out for you guys. I just don't know if I should break it into like 4 or 5 pieces, you know? Oh, goodness. What language? I'm not sure. That one was called Rongo Rongo, that language there, which is pretty wild. Oh, Trish, you rock. Thank you so much. And I hope you're doing better and recovering daily. Trish Killian's here, guys. Send her some love. And when I see Trish here, it brings my spirit up for sure, especially because when you're battling the worst of everything out there, and you can come back and get some entertainment here, hopefully that's making you feel better and lifting your spirits as you heal. Will, my brother, oh goodness, guys, I am going to go and try to sell some real estate. If you have a house that you need to sell, if you want to buy a house, reach out to me. That's what I do when I'm not trying to entertain you and get you away from anything negative. I'm trying to sell real estate. In fact, I'm going to see if there's any expired listings to call on right now. I should do it while you guys are on with me. It's always entertaining. But we have to research numbers and all that other stuff, which takes some time. But I'm gonna be back later on. This thing, oh, here's an expired listing right here. And I'm gonna call on this puppy. Oh yeah. Guys, sometimes you gotta call and call and call. And that's the only way you break through. Yeah, oh, Modoc, you getting your house on? Nice. Oh, that's my brother. Modoc is the man. I'll tell you guys, Modoc reached out and we found him an agent that can help get the property moved. And it's kind of my goal is to help everybody that's part of this family when they have any real estate needs. So keep me in mind. Let me say good afternoon to you this Valentine's Day. If you can, watch some of the news stories I've been dropping lately. Welcome to the first 14,400 to the Mark Inspires channel. I just saw we hit 14.4. Pretty cool. And we should continue to drive until we get to 140 billion.
The platform for agents.
It's possible. There's 140 billion people on this planet, guys. You should all be here with them. I'll settle for anybody who's looking to connect. Anna Treos, Barella, Helen Gale Townsend, Modoc Roughstock, Pamela Swan, Trish Killian, and Will. You guys are awesome. Over here, I got Breeze, I think. I got Breeze kicking it with me. You rock, Breeze. Please head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe after the show so you can join us every single time we're live. And until later on, Valentine's Day Part 2, this is the longest running daily variety show, The Mark Inspires Show. My restream or my stream deck's not working, so I have to push buttons, which takes longer. I will see you a little later. Until then, happy Valentine's Day. You got to go away, away, you